Hey everyone, hope you guys are well today. Let's see. Hey J Rock, hope you are well. Let me know if you can hear me. Um, Sandy Dowdy, hope you're well. Only Oscars, hope you're well. Hope you are well, J Rock. Um, Hello Lori. Hello Sealy, hope you are well. So I had Lori, I was reading. Um, I had I bought this stuff yesterday, and I was a little bit worried about getting them because I know that the place that I get them from, they've got really good prices and they're really cheap, except for the fact that it's a hit or miss how healthy they're gonna be. So you definitely have to quarantine beforehand, period. But no matter what. Little boogers. Okay. Um, yeah, I set up the tank for the pea puffers. I had them inside of the quarantine tank, but two of them I know didn't make it. Other two, I don't know what the heck happened. Um, and again, it was a 50-50 chance, or not even 50-50 chance. Well, yeah, about a 50-50 chance whether or not they would do okay. Hey, Scott, let's see. That's what I was going to go do. Let me open YouTube. Yes, no, did I do it? Yep. Okay, good. Hello, Scott. Hope you are well tonight. Uh, Oh, thank goodness. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I don't know what the heck happened to them. Okay, let me rephrase that. Two of them I know died. Well, that's good, Scott. Two of them I know didn't make it, and the other two, I don't even know where they went. Of course, the guppies are just fine. But, yeah, I don't know what happened. I like. Yeah, they were the pea puffers. The, and I kind of knew that they weren't gonna, or I wasn't sure if they were gonna live, just because the pea puffers already didn't look very good. Um, hey, Jeffrey. Um, I knew that they were quite slow, and I'm actually kind of surprised that they've been open so long. But they've got really good prices. But they've got good prices. However, you need to make sure that when you get stuff there, you quarantine, and you have to make sure that not you have to make sure. It's a crapshoot whether or not they're actually gonna do okay. But the store has been open for like, oh geez, probably 20, 30 years. I know, large range, but hey. Huh. Hey Griff, hope you're well. I really do need to top off my angel tank soon. Yeah, I'll do that later. Still need to get some more media bags. Some media bags. Some. I thought some sand, but apparently I have 2 buckets worth. So don't really think that I need that at all. Or at least any more. And let's see. Yeah. So 2 buckets worth of sand. So I think I'm good there for now. I have a sponge filter. Might use another one. again, Scott, we've gotten them from there 15, 20 years ago. And you go there. It's one guy because you go there. It's one guy who does it, and they've got a bunch, which I don't know how they do it, but so they have a bunch of different like saltwater tanks and freshwater tanks, and then you get a specimen container, fill it up with water, and then just get whatever fish you want out of the tanks. Um, and there, I don't know if it's a central system, but I know that they're not taking care of the best. Again, it's been, oh God, 15, 18, 20 or yeah, 15 to 20 years since we've been going there and going and catching fish. I used to enjoy it when I was young, way back when. I used to enjoy going and actually catching them, but they wouldn't survive very long. Um, so it's always been it, not always, but it's been that way quite a bit. Uh, I think the one thing though is they've got low prices, but they also low prices definitely don't quarantine, and it's a toss up whether or not they'll live or not. But you can't beat the price, so people still buy from them. Um, let's see, but yeah, so always interesting getting from them. I don't generally purchase very many fish from there because we have not, or I have not noticed the best success. I feel like part of it is there's so many of us catching fish in the store that sometimes the fish get very stressed out. They already came in from shipping. I, I know that they don't quarantine. So I haven't, and since I had that bad experience 15, 20 years ago, maybe 15 to 18 years ago, um, haven't really purchased there from there. I used to really enjoy going and trying and catching them, but um, they seem to have a pretty good selection. I just think that sometimes they're very stressed because you do catch them yourself. But it is always fun. Um, oh, and the only reason I tried the store that I did was since we were in the city, I thought I'd ask Zenzo what stores he likes to go to. And think you said there were 3, and it was one of the ones on the list. So I'm like, well, I'll try it. I'll quarantine. I know it might happen. Whatever. Again, I think I got 2 pea puffers for like $5, so it wasn't too bad. Um, but it is always a little bit of a crapshoot what you're gonna get there. But it is very well, or it's very centrally located. Um, in San Francisco, which I think helped it. But again, I am still surprised that they're doing as well as they are. Which, I mean, they've got great prices, so what can you say? Um, and as long as you know it's a toss up 50-50, whether or not they're going to live. And of course, you definitely need to quarantine. I mean, good for you. But yeah, so pea puffers were stressed, I think partially, not stressed, but don't think they were in the best water. Um, and then guppies, actually, which I know they are very resilient, but they're in the 5-gallon bucket and they're just swimming away. Um, okay, not away, but they're swimming. So they're doing all right. Um, but yeah, I really need to get some more CPDs. I need to get some CPDs, clown killies, and I really want discus, but not yet. Besides that, I'm good. Oh, and then I just bought a few more things to do some CPD hopping. I do want to buy some more, but I also want to breed them. And if I want to breed them, I think it would be best to tank hop. Or at least from what Roxanne told me. I am so excited for oh jeez. Guppus Fishtoberfest, because I need a bunch of plants and a bunch of stuff. Mainly just plants. I need some more stem plants. I think I'm good. Well, there's probably other things on the list that I want to get, but or might get. Um, and I have places to put stuff. It's just for quarantine. I always find it difficult because I don't really want to put stuff that I'm going to quarantine in several different containers. Yeah, Scott, I've looked at LRB. My only thing is, well, okay, let me see. Before I say anything, let me look. So I love going and getting stuff from Lucas Breads. I think I spend way too much, or I spent way too much on his site. Um, that's another story. But let me go look at his plants, because I do think I bought a few plants. I don't know why. I don't really like endlers. I have no clue why. Ooh, I would. Yeah, I've already got a decent amount of that. Um, Actually, surprisingly, he does have a decent amount of stuff. I know there's been many times where I go in, which might still be that way, where he's out of stock, but he actually seems like he has quite a bit on here, which is awesome. Oh yes, Scott, I can definitely see that. Um, his rainbows. Ooh, yeah. I think I saw some of Gary Lang's Rainbow Fish line. I really wanted to get them, but not trying to offend anybody. But in my mind, oh seaweed. Um, it kind of, I don't know, the shape of the rainbows kind of look more. I almost want to say like a football, but a little bit wider, taller. Yeah, now I'm not sure, but that, and it always kills me because I like breeding my fish and I like watching them, but I feel like with at least rainbows I've seen, it does take them quite a while to color up, and that always makes it hard for me because I do like seeing the color. If you like that look, that's great, but um, let me look. Oh, so hopefully in cool. Got it. And very good guess, Scott. I was kind of wondering the same thing. But anyways, going to this SAS auction. Um, I'm gonna be staying with my father's best friend's son at his place, probably for the weekend. So I'm gonna go there on Friday. I think it's like an hour to get to Sacramento. Um, we're gonna do that the next day, and then I'm gonna come back probably the day after, which hopefully will work pretty well because my problem is getting there takes like 3 hours, getting back takes like 3 hours, doesn't start till 5, which means it doesn't end till around ooh 7, sometimes even 9, and then getting back that would be midnight ish, maybe even longer. So it's kind of nice that can just stay up there and then take our time coming back. Fender and my time coming back at least. So I'm planning on doing that on the 2nd. Um, and then I'm also going to G-Pass. So I'm going to be doing quite a bit this week, this month. Oh, and on top of that, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I know I'm not going to stream Sunday. I don't know about Friday or Saturday. Huh. Because Friday, I think I have. Or, sorry, Friday we're leaving. So, I guess it really depends what Wi-Fi I have there at the hotel. But, I don't know how it is, but we always seem to go to these places And the whole family goes, although it's mainly Tommy who wants to go. I don't quite know how it always happens, but I don't think I'm going to be going on very many rides there. Dang, the angels look awesome. And I really wish I could feed them. Well, okay, that's not totally true. We'll see post Seaweed. I'm also wondering if there's anything around there that I can do. Because I think we're going for like 2 days. Technically, we're going for a day and a half because I think we have to get back. So I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay. I might just go for a little bit and then come back because we are staying right near the hotel. God, what was I going to say? Yeah, I can't remember. Oh, I also need to get some more media bags because and a crap ton more lava rock. Don't know how much a crap ton is. Oh, and I swear, I was literally cleaning out and rinsing the lava rock for like an hour. It would run clear, and I'm like, great. So I pour all the water out, or at least most of it. And then when I refilled it again and I swirled it, it started to look red. So I'm like, okay, crap. So I kept on stirring it and trying to get everything off the bottom. And then having it just run off. But that never seemed to happen. Really, Posey? We have a rock yard around here, kind of, that I usually get it from. Oh, and then of course, I did end up finding slate. Although it's like 3 inches. And I don't know if I want to put that in my tank, especially if the tank's on the dresser. So need to figure out how the hell I'm gonna do it. Unless I just build it up using lava rock. That might work. I'm not sure if it will, but it might. Other thing is, I want all of the lava rock to be in media bags because I always seem to have the problem of needing to throw away old substrate if it's not one substrate that I'm using. Actually surprised that tank has been going as long as it has because and I still have the substrate from like 3 or 4 years ago. Almost 5, maybe 5 now. It could even be 5 now. I don't even know. But I've had this tank running for quite a long time. And I have not changed out the substrate since I got it. But I don't like having different substrates in with each other. So I always buy new substrate. And I think it would be a good idea for me to keep one substrate and not mix. But then if I have the lava rock, that would mix with the sand, and I don't really want to do that. So I'm just putting them in media bags, and that should work. We'll put the lava rock in media bags. It is thinner, and that should work, hopefully. Because otherwise I'm not sure what to do. Oh, and I have a bunch of it. I have a bunch of sponge filters. I don't know if you can tell. It's just like they're. Well, actually, no, you can't because it's not even in frame. Let's see, big old bear paws. Ah. No, wrong way. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if you can tell, but I've got a sponge filter there just sitting there. Because I'm trying to cycle a bunch of sponge filters because I know I'm going to need them. I mean, if I really needed to, I could probably take the nano sponge filters out of my 10-gallon tanks and instant cycle that way. But why when I don't need to? Except the salt water and brackish, but I'm really confused. Where the heck the pea puffers went? Ugh. If anybody would like to come up, the link is pinned in chat. Other thing I'm wondering whether if it was, although I can't imagine it is. Pea puffers prefer temperatures of around 70 to 75, I think. Or sorry, 75 to 80. Sounds close. 74 to 82. And I think my room is at like 72, which I can't imagine would be too bad, especially for just a little bit. But that might have been one of the contributing factors. I don't know. But unfortunately, I can't talk to them and ask. Okay, I know that all I want. I said all I want are rocket killies. More rocket killies. I want like. I'd like 15 more, but that's going to be very pricey if I do that. Actually, not too bad. If I could, I would get like 15, 20 more. Yeah, let's go in the middle, 18. Maybe that's like 100 on Aquahuna. That's not too bad. $200. 100 or so for the Celestial Prodanios and 100 for the Rockets. That wouldn't be too bad. Although a little bit crazy. And then I would like to try, although I don't have the room. See, my problem is I don't have a room in my. I'm every fish keeper's problem. Well, okay, that's not totally true because a lot of people have way more room, but well, many people have way more room. But my problem is limited space, and oh, jeez, I want to try to breed a bunch of different types of fish. I would really like to get some pistos, rams, and a few others. Oh, so if I take all the stuff out of the, not all of the stuff, once I get the 40 set up, oh, that and for the 40, if I want to, I can do something like what Sandy did. I don't know if she's still in here, but I can do what Sandy did and make it into a really cool large paludarium easily because I just take out the lava rocks and then I'm good. I'm set. Um, okay, it would help if I was a little bit lower. I need to go get something to drink, so I will be right back. You two behave. Oh, and I really need to go wheel my trash can over. Hey, J Rock, and add some more water and remineralize, but not yet. Ugh. I can't believe it. I think I've been planning going to Aquashella, and it's not really G Pass. Definitely Aquashella several months ago. Like 3 months ago. Although it doesn't feel like it's been all that long. Oh my gosh. Again, if anybody would like to come up, the link is pinned in chat. Okay, got my phone up because I hate doing it on the computer. And I don't know why. It doesn't show up on my end. When I go into, I have to either go into watch history, sometimes that works, or I have to go to, yeah, I guess watch history, because your videos does not work. And what in the world? It is hot in here. Oh, that's okay. That's better. Okay. I need to get I really need to utilize those marina breeder boxes better. I have like 5 of them now, and I love the things, but I really should utilize them more often. And then I really, well, no, I'm not going to say that, because I know if I do, I'm going to end up getting it in a few weeks, and I don't really want to, but I'm going to say it anyways. I want to try Co-op's internal breeder boxes. I don't like the ones that you buy and you float, because I noticed that a lot of my female guppies especially would be pregnant. I put them in there and I don't think they had enough circulation and they passed. That would be my guess, because it happened way more than one time. What is going on? Okay, I know I charged this, yet it's not working. Meh. Oh yeah, now I plugged it in. Well, okay, that's not true. I don't know if that's true because it always has issues. Or it doesn't not always has issues. It doesn't count. There's no indicator whether or not it's charging, which is annoying. Yeah, so it would be kind of cool to try the Zis breeder box, because I've never tried those. Although I know they're inside the tank, which can be a plus or minus. like having them out of the tank just because I do like having more space. But on the other hand, I can see how it's annoying to try and get into the tank. Hey, GRB. I can see how it's annoying trying to get into the tank, and viewing can be a little bit obstructed. But I do really like them. And again, if anybody would like to come up, link is pinned in chat. I think I have like 5 of these now. Which I'm very happy that I have not. Well, I have a few that I haven't even opened. 2. Hey, J Rock, it's either sell them or put them in your pond. You did just build a pond. Although, knowing you, if you put them in your pond, they'd breed even more. So, don't know what to say. My problem is the opposite. I can't get them to breed because of my water. Yeah, I know. They're guppies still. Huh. Not have guessed. Huh. Daphne or Gambusia? Because I thought you said you've gotten both. Okay, I have all the pieces. Should probably later go get a Ziploc bag so that I can put them all in there and I don't lose them. Got all the pieces for it to work, which is good. So these little pieces, I don't know what the heck they are. They're little clips. Let me know if you can see them. It's like a T. And then this just goes on inside so that it holds. I don't lose anything again. And then these just go on the bottom to the level you want it to be. No, this is not a this is a hang-on breeder box, not an HOB. It's a hang-on breeder box. The mediums actually come with, I think, a V so that you can do live bears in here. But these just go in here. There's a little clip that I always lose because it's so tiny. Oh, and then intake pipe, and then another little small grate goes here. So water comes up in here. You put an airline tube. Water goes up into here, spills into the Marina hang-on breeder box, goes through, and then spills as an back into the tank as an overflow. So there's an overflow. Hey Ryan, what geographer? And if anybody wants to come up, the link is pinned. So that's this. Got the lid. That's usually how it goes. I just put them, once I'm done using it, I just put it everything back inside the container with a lid, and that seems to work pretty well for storage at least. It is all attached to my massive wood. That's awesome. So I put it all in here, and I'm good. Otherwise, I'd lose everything. There's one. 2 and 3. And I have 2 more in the box, which I haven't even opened. Thanks, Petraman. I think he's... I don't understand that man. I think he still has like 2 or 3 as well, which I find hilarious. So I put everything back inside of here if I don't drop them and lose them. Sometimes finding these are very difficult. And then it all just goes back inside. They do usually come with these little attachments that go right here, and you just slide them on. But of course, those always get lost. Surprisingly, unless I need to look something up, I don't generally even watch any videos. All live streams. Which I kind of like. Yeah, I do want to watch it. I'm probably going to put this inside of here. Okay, I don't have the space in the other one. But yeah, they work pretty well. Although the parts can be kind of tiny, so it can be a little bit difficult. But, it works. No worries. Yeah, I do need to watch it, J-Rock. That is on my list of things to watch. Oh, interesting. But yeah. So those are all my, or those are the breeder boxes. I think I mentioned it, but don't know if everybody heard. I did get 2 of them from Petroman. Roundhouse, actually, I don't. Too many TV remotes. I don't know how to use it. It takes me like a year or so to figure out how to use one TV, and then my parents get rid of that one and then buy a new one. It's like, ugh. Okay, maybe not quite that often. And usually we get stuff from other friends, but still. And hello, Roundhouse. Sorry. Hello, Butthead. Um. Oh, and Roundhouse, you can shut up. I don't know if I told you. Everybody uses freaking remotes for TVs. What do you mean, kids? Um, I could, but I won't. Most people use remotes. Almost everybody actually uses remotes for their TVs, so I don't know. Really, Roundhouse? Yeah, I would definitely consider doing that, J Rock. Although, for some reason, I have a feeling that Roundhouse would still say that that's considered using a remote. Roundhouse, behave.
To answer your
Behave,
question,
Roundhouse.
yes. When have I ever behaved?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah. That's like saying, "Hey, sky, hey, cloud, don't rain on us." But to answer your question, yes, there is a power button on every single TV ever made.
Okay, that's
There's also source buttons that enable you to go between like HDMI 1, 2, 3, the coaxial import, all that stuff.
But then there are like different TV remotes that you need to use for different
Everything has
things.
buttons on it, though.
Well, yeah.
My dad tried to use that excuse. I can't turn the TV on because I can't find the remote. I took him by his hand, walked him over to the TV, took his hand, and pushed. It made his finger push the button, and I said, "There, now you know how to turn the TV on." And this is a guy that's going in for heart surgery next week. Because I know I know he grew up with like the TV I grew up with when I was growing up. I mean, he had the same TV. We actually had on our TV the numbers 1 through 9 and 0 and an enter. And that's how you got your channel. You had to actually push it in like a calculator and hit enter, and it would go to that channel.
How do you do it now? You talk into the remote?
No, you can go right up to the TV, and there's channel buttons up and down. There's source buttons. There's a menu button. You can do everything you can do from the remote on the TV. I mean, hell, the screen I'm using that is holding my camera is an actual TV. No remote. I used it for over almost 2 years. No remote. It was fine. Because for some reason they don't want you to have a remote. You can have like beard trimmer and batteries. You can have the TV. You can have a hot pot, but you couldn't have a remote. I don't know why. Oh, maybe it was because people would like mess with other people's TVs. That could be. I just thought of that
Where?
when I was in jail.
Oh.
Or I should say prison. And go figure. None of that matters now. I was so pissed when I heard about. I was happy that they legalized marijuana here, but I was pissed because they also said, yeah, and any drug conviction is going to be wiped. I'm like, well, I spent 2 years in there.
What, for having marijuana?
Oh yeah, I got popped. I got popped with weed. I was on probation, and I kept dropping dirty when they do a drug test me. So yeah, they like threw the whole library at me, not just a book.
Well, I mean, technically it wasn't legal back then, so...
No, I mean, yeah. But it's also has always been a victimless crime.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Bateson. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I like being able to go on and use a remote and just type in the channel.
Dude, do people not channel surf? Is channel surfing a dead thing now?
Again, 1,000 channels. Having to channel surf through 1,000 channels? No, thank you.
You ain't surfing through 1,000 channels because I guarantee you, within 100, you'll find something interesting to watch. I mean, it's just the luck of the draw. There'll be something within the first 100 channels that, oh, hey, I'm going to stop and watch this. Honestly, when I was able to channel surf, I watched more TV than when I couldn't channel surf anymore.
Why couldn't you channel surf anymore?
Well, how it when I got Comcast, I don't have the channels, so they shouldn't even come up. If you don't pay for the channel, it shouldn't even be up a channel. But yet you're going through black channel, black channel, black channel, black channel, black channel because you don't have them.
Yeah.
Hey, Posey. Oh, shit, I got entered. What is that? Oh, wait, no, that's not that. Forget it. I won a contest today. I'm not quite sure what I won, though. I think it was a weekend pass.
On whose stream?
Captain Overpen on Twitch for the game. It's a weekend pass for the game. But it might be a crate. I'm not sure. You just enter. And I've been updating the wiki all damn day. Ugh.
You're updating the wiki, okay?
Yeah, the World of Warships wiki.
Why are you doing this? Besides the fact that you have nothing to do.
Oh, I do. I got ships. I got tanks. I got, But as you look through it, some of them had pictures and some of the ships didn't. And it like totally triggered my OCD. So I'm now going through every single ship and adding profile pictures of hull A, hull B, hull C, so on and so forth, because they change. The ship changes what it looks like. Because when I first started, I'm looking at the picture of the ship and I'm looking at my ship and I'm going, dude, that's not the same ship. What the hell's going on? Then I learned, the first hull upgrade I did, I learned that it actually changes the color and look of the ship sometimes.
Oh.
Some of them for the worst. Because back in the day, they had a thing called the Great White Fleet. Pre-World War I believe this was. And what they did was they took all the United States ships, all the capital ships, and they did a around the world tour. And they painted them. They painted the hulls all white and the superstructures gold, and they did them up like fancy, because they weren't going to war. They were just doing like a "Hi, we're here" tour. And hull A was like that, and then hull B, it's all brown, or it's just gray like metal on one of the ships, and that's disappointing.
You really should do a World of Warcraft's or World of Warships YouTube channel, because you love playing.
It's a lot. It's a pain though, because to do videos on YouTube, I have to play the game, then I have to open up OBS, and then open up the replay, and copy the replay with OBS into a file that YouTube will actually recognize, and then I post it. So in essence, I'm playing. If the game takes 20 minutes, I got to watch the replay for 20 minutes. I just don't have that kind of time.
Because you're so busy.
Hey, man. That could be. I mean, hell, my shortest battle was 5 minutes. But that could be multiple battles. I got a lot of ships now, man. Honestly, I don't think I can play all the ships in one day anymore. And I got two more ships ready to go just to buy. Fully researched, all done. I just got to pay for all the stuff. but they just got done. I went through. I bought 4 or 5 ships over the weekend because they were doing an event. Any new ship you get, you only get 1 fight like this, but you get a point, and you can use the points on special crates that you can buy that has good stuff in it. So I'm like, man, I got the money. I need more tier 5 ships, so I just started buying them. Although I have been thinking about doing, I have been thinking about doing a horn video.
Okay, so
I might do that.
So why is it doing stuff like what you've been talking about on my channel? Why can't you do things like that? Just talking about the game, not necessarily always playing.
The only way to actually get the screen with because I have the StreamYards I only get 20 hours a month, and you can play. I mean, literally, I go to sleep at like 6 or 7 in the morning and wake up at like 3 in the afternoon, and usually I'm playing the whole damn day. At least I was during the weekend because of the event, but you can be playing all day if you want to play all your ships.
So you don't do anything. Got it.
Well, no, I don't know any way to do it other than StreamYards. Because you're going to have to share your screen. I don't think you can do like a video of your screen through a live YouTube.
I actually don't know about that.
I mean, I guess I could like reread OBS and try to figure out how to hook it up to YouTube. Because I've done it before.
Yeah, I don't understand how to use OBS and StreamYard together.
I don't know about that. It would be I wouldn't use them both together. Because if I'm doing a gameplay, it would just be the screen up there.
I understand. But for me, I'd like to be able to look at my tank and have my camera showing me in the bottom small. But my problem is I don't know. I like having other people up on screen with me, whereas it's just you, and it's a little bit easier that way. But for me,
well,
I have...
if you do it that way, that would be only you up on the stream. Because once you squish your, like 2 people are up here, it squishes your screen down.
Yeah.
You would lose a lot of it. It would cut off your face. You'd have to move your face into the middle of the video instead of the side or whatever. If you set it up for a single screen, it's different for a double or a triple or 4 people. Up to what is it? 10 people you can have. What you can do is install another browser onto your computer. Have the one browser open with StreamYards, your main browser, have a secondary browser open, and you click on the StreamYards link and go in as a guest and use your tank feed picture as a guest.
Yeah, that could work. Oh, and Roundhouse, you can zip it because I am getting the... did I mention I'm getting the USB...
you already told me you got the USB dongle.
Yeah. What? No, I already have that.
Yeah. And you already said you ordered the cable, and okay, then that's closed. The new project is your air. We got to get you a piston air pump. I told you that the last stream. I said hold.
If somebody will buy me one, I'd be happy to get one. But yeah, no, not.
Man, they are so nice.
But they are
Honestly,
so
it was the best 300 and some odd bucks I ever spent. And you don't have to get the one I got. You can, I mean, for your room, you could do like the small one, the 45, which is like what, 125-ish?
No, it's more than that. It's like 200 and something.
No, really? Hold on.
I think it is. Ironically, I don't play very many video games.
Oh,
Roundhouse?
I'm thinking the diaphragm pump. My bad. Yeah, the LPH 26 is 190. Oh no, 185 right now. But the diaphragm pump, I mean, you that's 34. You can get the diaphragm pump for 115. Which from what I understand, they're still quiet.
Wait, 20S? What is 20S? He says 20S are wasted. Oh, 20s are wasted. Yeah, I could see that. See, I don't really play video games as I'm playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I know. I finished the game. I haven't played in several months, but I thought I'd pick it up and play a little bit. But
We got to get you into warships, man.
Nope. Too rich for my blood.
It's free.
Expensive.
Literally, completely free. You don't have to spend a dime on it.
Then why the hell are you buying like $50 worth? Or yeah, like I swear.
Because
like
I want those specific ships.
Oh, okay.
I wanted the USS Alabama because it's a museum. So I spent the $50 for it. I wanted the USS Texas because it's a museum. So I spent the $9.89 on it. I wanted the Arizona. You play and you earn what they call XP and token or silver money, and that's how you get your ships. You literally do
pay for it instead.
Well, yeah, they're called premium ships. The only way you could get them is buying them, and what they do is they give you a permanent camouflage. So you don't have to pay for the camouflage each time. It gives you 10% less service fee and more money per game.
Huh. Yeah, but I really don't.
Really, that's what they're good for. They're not good. Like if I get a tier 4 premium ship, I cannot play the hell out of that and work to get the tier 5. I still the free XP that the ship earns, I have to use that to get the tier 5. When I play that tier 5, the more I play it, the faster I can get to the next ship, because that ship earns points. We'll just make it easy. The tier 5 is 100 points. You play the premium ship that I bought to make the free XP. I then use the free XP to research that 100-point ship. I buy it. I then play that ship and earn points for the next ship. If the next ship is 200 XP, I have to play that ship for 200 XP, and then I can buy that without using the free XP section. Because what the free XP is so you can skip a ship. If you don't want a specific ship, you can skip it. You still have to research it. You don't have to buy it, though.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to explain because they have a whole graph in the game. It's called the tech tree of all the ships that are available.
Okay. Another question. Yeah, go on.
And it's easier if I would have opened the game up and actually showed you.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say to J Rock, yeah, and I really don't understand my brother. He likes watching, or he goes on to my YouTube account, and he watches all this crap, and I don't quite understand why. He's watching people playing like Fortnite and stuff.
Yeah. So I right now I got my on my other screen. I got World of Warships stream going.
But you can play
Um,
yourself. Why are you watching others playing the
because
game?
in
Why
the
don't you
chat
just
they do giveaways. They do giveaways that you can't get in game. I'm not sure about Fortnite,
okay?
but at least in World of Warships, they give away CC containers, which can have a free ship in it, or 100 flags or something that'll help you out in your games. You get stuff like I said. I just won. I think I won a weekend pass, so I get 2 days premium for free, which you make more money with premium account than you do without premium account.
How much is it?
Premium account, I think it's like $2 for a weekend, $2 or $3 for. I mean, when you're getting into a whole year, I don't know. Hold on, let me go to my handy dandy links here and go to the premium shop because they have all that premium account.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way.
Sweet! I forgot about the weekend pass. Okay, so a weekend pass is $2.99. You get 2 days of premium and 500 doubloons, which is their gold money. For $17.99, you can get 30 days of premium and 2,500 doubloons. Here a 90-day is $29.99. That's no doubloons. A year with no doubloons is $95.99. But if the people have the money for it, they can buy it. I usually don't. The only time I play premium is when I get free premium time, which you can get it from in-game in-game missions. You can get free premium time. They have collections where you buy crates and you have to like build a puzzle or collect a bunch of pictures, and then you get the reward, which might be premium time. It might be a camo for, like the last one I did was a camo for the Bismarck. That made it look. It was 2 different camos. Made it look brand spanking new, as it was in real life, and all damaged to look like it was underneath the water.
Wow, Posiwi. That's interesting.
I met my best friend's wife on World of Warcraft.
My best friend's wife.
Yeah. I didn't know she played. He told me to start playing, so I'm just, I'm getting the feel for the game, just playing, and this person walks up and da-da-da-da-da, and do you want to go underneath the bridge? And I'm like, no, I'm supposed to be going on this quest. Ends up, did you know you can have sex in World of Warcraft?
Oh, God.
Seriously. Some freaky people out there. I'm like, no, I'm here to play a game. If I'm going to do something like that, I want, face to face. I want it real. I'm not going to do it on computer. That's stupid. But that's what under the bridge meant, I guess. I don't know.
Who said this?
My best friend's wife.
Asked if you guys wanted to have you-know-what under the bridge.
Yeah, computer, you know what.
Oh, right. What the
I'm like,
hell?
first I'm like scratching my head and I'm like, how does that work? Do I need an extra piece of equipment for my computer or something?
My second question is, what the hell is she doing? Okay, never mind.
Well. I'm trying to think of. She was easy.
What do you mean?
I'll type. I don't. You said to keep it good in here, so I'll type it into private chat.
Wow, Roundhouse actually listening for once. Thank you so much.
Well, I told you I was trying to keep it clean because you said so, and then you still doesn't figure it out. It's kind of hard to
No,
say what I mean when I can't say what I mean.
I understand, and I said thank you. Although I am a little bit shocked. More that you listen for once.
That's why they have two. Well, wait a minute. A 30. Oh, it is okay. It is a lot more. The other day, they started listing the same thing twice. There's two different 30-day packages. There's two different 7-day packages and stuff like that. And I'm trying to figure out, one's a wargaming account that covers all the games, and one's just a warship account.
So she's a player.
Yeah. And a really bad one because she wasn't that good. And I'm talking real life, not in the game.
Okay. Dare I ask how the heck you knew it was her?
Because she told me eventually. I'm like, who the hell are you? I don't. She knew because her. What it was I went over to my computer guy because I was having problems with the computer. So he worked on it and he talked me into getting a World Wargaming. No. What the hell is it called again? What's the old WoW? No, WoW. World of Warcraft. Warcraft. That's what it is. He sent me, get this and da-da-da. Okay, so I install it and I take the computer home and I'm playing. Well, come to find out, he said, hey, I got him to play. Because it was they had a clan going, so I was in their clan. Well, come to find out, she was interested in me and she tried to pick me up through the game, and I said no in the game, but when she came over, I didn't.
Wait, she was okay, TMI. Was she with him?
Oh yeah, they were married.
Okay.
But this didn't go down until me and him stopped talking because he was a drunk idiot. So he got drunk. He started a fire in his fireplace without thinking that it hasn't been cleaned in 20 years and burned half of his mom's house down. He lived in the basement. She lived upstairs. Burned half the house down. So she kicked him out. She's like, nope, you're out. Done. So he's living in a hotel. He calls me up. Oh, woe is me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, fine. You can come crash on my couch for like a week or so until you can get a job and get your ass up and out of my place. So I drive like an hour and a half to pick him up. And I get there at 7:00 in the morning. He opened the door. Hey, what's up? And I'm just like, Jesus, it's just rum. I'm like, well, dude, if you're drinking this early, you ain't coming to my house. Goodbye. I turned around, walked back down the stairs, got my car and left. I left him at the hotel.
Damn.
About a month and a half later, that's when his woman came over.
Dare I ask why?
She was coming to pick up a bunch of software because his hard drive crashed. And I was going to, I'm not dealing with him being here, but I'll still help him out. So she was coming to pick up a bunch of CDs and stuff.
And they aren't living together?
No, they're divorced now.
Oh.
Yeah.
And were they divorced when this all went down or no?
No.
Although I guess you kind of can't blame her.
Okay, this is coming from me. When I say this guy was a complete and utter asshole, really understand and take my meaning.
Hmm. What do you mean this is coming from you?
Me of all assholes.
I
Made me look like Cub Scouts.
Hmm.
The dude drove his Mercedes through a football field and then through the bleachers.
Why?
He was a drunk. And when he got drunk, he got stupid. Like stupid.
Sounds like somebody else we know. Although maybe
No.
guy is
I mean, seriously, not even close. Absolutely not even close.
Really?
I mean, when he'd get drunk, he'd go and drive and do stupid shit. He would go, like, he drove through a convenience store once because he didn't want to get out of the car and he wanted a slushie. So he drove into the 7-Eleven and pulled right up to the slushie machine. When he got drunk, he got that stupid. He didn't know what the hell he was doing.
Oh my god. That's bad. Oh my.
He had a nice.
Why?
Because he had money. He worked as an IT guy. He was getting like $300 an hour. This guy had a. What is the Mercedes Sports? Is that AMG? Is there any car guys? I think it's AMG. He had an AMG Mercedes shipped over from Germany. He did not buy one locally in the US. He had one shipped over here because it has all the extra cooling and stuff for the Autobahn.
Dang.
And he would routinely get pissed and dude, he trashed that car within a year. It was a sad thing. He would go and punch the C-pillar when he would get pissed, put a big dent in the C-pillar. He once got pissed and kicked the door of my car. Oh my God, did he get his ass whooped for that? Dude called the cops on me. He's all bleeding in the corner. Dude called the cops on me. The cops walked up. He's like, what happened? And I beat the shit out of him because he did that to my car. He goes, okay, you're fine. Have a good day. We know him. We're here every other day. Like, yeah, I know. This was the same guy.
Don't you get this up?
This was the same guy that, man, I thought I was dead. Seriously. We're smoking a bong in his basement. A 2-foot bong. And we're just passing around. And next thing you know, because everyone came in through the back door because he lived in the basement. And he never locked it. A DuPage County sheriff walked in the back door right as I'm hitting the bong. I'm like, oh, my ass is grass. Well, I might as well keep it. I might as well take the hit. If I'm going to jail, I might as well go happy, right? And I'm just, I got the lighter. I'm just about to hit it, and I was like a deer in headlights. I'm frozen. You're staring in his eyes. I'm like, oh crap, because if he says you're under arrest, I'm gonna hit it. He's like, dude, you gonna hurry up? I want to hit that. And I'm like, huh? Excuse me? This does not compute. He's like, I want to take a hit. Hurry up. I'm like, okay. So I take my hit and hand it to him, and he took a hit. I'm like, okay. That's This is a new one. I've never smoked with an in-uniform cop before. Damn, I didn't win. That's classic. So you know how the joke is. Every time you do a drawing, people are like, "Oh, recount rigged" and stuff like that. The guy that won responded with #rigged.
Okay.
We're a crazy bunch in the World of Warships, man.
I'll take. You don't want it? I'll take it. Does it take up a lot of CPU?
CPU? No, not that I know of. But I will test that. I'll put it on the laptop and see if I can play on the laptop. Because I started playing. I had the Ryzen already, so I had a 6-core CPU when I started playing the game. Video card wise, I had a card from 2008 and it ran it. I mean, granted, there's a huge difference. It still looked good, but under the new video card, it looks so much better. You actually see reflections in the water and stuff now.
Isn't that significant? Why?
It just looks better.
Okay.
Because when you're firing your guns, there's fire and smoke coming out of your barrels. When you hit a ship, there's fire and smoke coming from the ship. Under crappy video cards, that doesn't look as good as it does under better video cards.
But that doesn't do anything for my gameplay.
Say that again? That doesn't do what?
That doesn't do any good for my gameplay, does it?
Yes and no. If your video card can't keep up with the game, you're going to have what they call tearing and ripping. So you'll see a ship and you'll fire it at it, but the ship won't be there anymore because your video card can't process it fast enough. It'll be like 2 inches over. Under my old video card, it wasn't that bad. It was only off like a couple millimeters, on screen. No, millimeters. Like if I'm firing dead center in my screen with the old video card, there was a lot of times I was missing it because I'm now hitting. My shells are landing behind the ship because the ship is in motion. My video card wasn't rendering it fast enough. When I got the new video card, I had to learn how to aim all over again. Because then all my shells were hitting in front of the ships because my video card was able to keep up. I learned how to aim under the old video card where there was a lag. So I always had to shoot in front of the ship by a big margin. And when the shells would land, the shells in the ship would meet. In essence, I was showing like every other frame. And now with the new video card, I'm showing every frame. What am I doing? Oh, okay.
All right, I'm going to end it in 14 minutes.
I'm going to give you a for instant. I'm sharing my screen, so hopefully you'll be able to see it. I don't know if you'll be able to see the difference. I'm just going through 2 pictures. That's it. So this is a picture of a hull A under my old video card. The water looks fine, but the backdrop looks fine. The ship looks fine. This is a picture. Okay. Does it not want to? Okay. Fine. This is a picture of the same ship under hull C or hull B under the new video card. Notice how you can see the reflection in the water now?
Yeah.
That's the difference between the 2 video cards.
Dang.
There's a lot, like when you get close up to the ship.
Go back to the other one. Oh, wow.
I mean, it will downsample for you to play on whatever you're playing, from what I understand. But there's just so much. Another example is the Langley was the biggest example. So this is a picture under the old video card. Underneath this deck is all empty because it just couldn't render everything. This is the ship under the new video card. There's now planes. This is a bad picture. I should have taken the screenshot from a higher angle, but there's actual planes that are underneath the deck being stored. You can see the wings here. There's a bunch of planes that the new video card can render that the old one couldn't, because it just couldn't do everything.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, I think I got like 70 some odd ships now. I mean, I got ones from Europe, Germany, Italy, Japan, Netherlands, Russia, United Kingdom, and United States. And yes, I know Italy, Germany, and United Kingdom and the Netherlands are all Europe, but it's called the Pan-European something or other. It's like Argentina and stuff like that from World War II is the Europe ships. They just call it Europe in the game. But I catalog all that because of my OCD. Every ship I get, I take a screenshot of it just in case there's a glitch in the game, and you lose a ship. You can send the picture of the ship as proof that you had it. I also do all the camos that I get because at one point we were doing a camo folder on one of the wikis because there's like a billion different camos.
Huh.
There is a thing called Mod Station that is specifically designed to work with World of Warships. And it's a bunch of mods that make it easier for people like you. Like there's a mod that'll put a red, green, or yellow dot above the ship, depending on what they're doing. Are they going forward? Are they neutral? Or are they in reverse? There's also a mod that shows you when you're aiming at a ship, the angle of the ship and which way the angle is. It'll show you if it's like angled coming towards you or angled going away from you. Because honestly, they look the same in the game. I have a problem with that. I use that mod, the angle mod, so you know if they're coming towards you or going away from you. Because if they're coming towards you, you aim below the ship. If you're going away, you aim above the ship.
Oh wow, we have 5 more minutes. Cool.
Well, Posiwi, time to buy RAM. Just upgrade RAM.
Yeah, but that doesn't help if your computer's that old.
Yeah, it does. It'll be more expensive, but yeah, it does. Because instead of adding just one chip. Like a lot of the old laptops, they have one chip populated and one chip empty. If you have both chip or both slots populated, take both chips out and put two bigger chips in. Telling you, I think you'd like this game. Honestly, the community, okay, if you think the Fish family community is great, some of the World of Warship community families are even better.
With every family, it has its ups and downs. It's not perfect, but
True.
I do like the fish.
Oh, the Fish community is widespread though, and it's mostly physical things. Oh, I need help moving a tank, so on and so forth. But with World of Warships, there's times where I'm like, dude, I need to get this done. I don't have it, and they'll be like, hold up, what's your game name? They send you just enough to do. I wanted to redo a captain, and it cost 150 of the doubloons, which is you to get doubloons. You either get them once in a while in like crates and stuff, or you buy them. It's the real currency in the game. I needed the 150 doubloons to wipe the commanders so I could pick different skills. Some guy actually sent me 150 doubloons in the game to do it. Which helped out with the ship a lot because, I had it all wrong.
So once you've got it mapped, you can't remap it?
Correct.
Not map,
but once you pick a skill and implement it, the only way to wipe that skill and use those points on a different skill is to pay the actual doubloons and wipe it and then redo it. Or you can use free XP, but it's like 60,000 free XP to wipe a 10-point commander. And that's what I needed to do, wipe a 10-point commander. And because what I usually work to is there's 4 lines in the captain's thing. First line is 1 point, the second line 2 point, 3 point, 4 point. So a 10-point captain, you can pick one of each line. And your main thing is to get down to the 4th line and get what they call concealment expert, which makes it harder for other ships to see your ship. And it was like the second point that I'd picked the wrong point, the second row. And I needed to wipe the whole thing to pick a different second row skill to make the ship better and easier. Because I was having the problem was, it's one of the slowest ships in the game. And by instead of doing my normal 2 point that I usually do on my battleships, I took a different 2 point, and that actually made it okay. It made it actual playable, because what was happening was I was getting to the point of where the battle was happening like 5 minutes ago by the time the game was ended.
Oh. Are you buying any new fish anytime soon, Roundhouse?
I don't know. Depends if I see something that's good.
Do you have any tanks open?
Yeah. I'm actually going to be playing musical fish in my tanks. So I'm not buying anything until I do that, but I'm moving the Manganos down to the painted tank because it's light blue, and I think you'll notice the black against the blue a lot better. So that's going down. I'm moving the Acaras from the 37 into the 55 that the Manganos are in. So I'll have a 37 open, and I have a couple 20. I got 2 20s open downstairs, I think. I'm not sure. Well, I mean, not really open. They have plecos and shrimp cinnamon stuff, but yeah, no fish.
Yeah, well, I mean, plecos are fish, but
They had fish in it. The fish died.
I thought you said they have plecos.
Well, yeah, they like the cockatoide tank. The cockatoides died.
But you said there are plecos in there.
Yeah, the pleco is still in there along with the Amano shrimp, but the cockatoides are not there anymore.
Those are still considered fish.
I know.
But those are still considered fish, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's not a view. To me, it's a scavenger. It's a cleanup crew. It's not a. It's not like a. That's what the tank is for.
Correct.
I mean, if it was like a royal pleco, yeah, but I just got bristle nose.
Well, I'm gonna end it. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Roundhouse, for coming up.
Have fun.
Do appreciate it. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks everyone for coming, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks, you guys. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.